Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to wait until I get a few people online before I start talking. Enjoying my coffee this morning. Sunday, I thought it was Saturday. I've been a day behind all week. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Ahoy, Scraps. What's up, pirate? Arr. What are you doing? Tricky Nikki. Oh, Thicky Nikki. I love it. What's up, sister? How are you? Thicky Nikki. That's so sexy. What are you up to, honey? I'm just waking up. I'm all bedhead. It's 8:30 in Arizona, 8:30 a.m. Actually woke up at like 7, but not sunbathing. Well, you should come to Arizona. Man, you guys, that sun is just killing me out here. I swear. I just got back. I went on a quick trip to Montana and I just got back and thanks, Thicky Nikki. You know, I took over 700 of my videos down. I'm thinking about putting a few of them back up, but I'm going to be starting another channel soon. Well, this channel, but I'm going to be doing some new stuff soon once I get my house worked on and I'm not overwhelmed by life. But I thank you for coming and saying hi, honey. I want to have an interactive channel. Take care, sweetheart. Thanks for saying hello. Thicky Nikki, I like that. I have a couple Nickies now. I want to have an interactive channel. So basically, I'm going to publish my email address very soon, and I want people to write to me and tell me funny stories that are crazy or scary stories that's happened to them, and then I want to read them on the internet. Just, entertaining stories. I'm sure you got an entertaining story or two, Scraps. And it's going to be stories, not to glorify drug use or alcohol use, but it's going to be like crazy shit that's happened to you while you were in active addiction or drinking or stuff like that. I mean, those make the most entertaining stories, don't they? Like I said, I'm not glorifying, I'm just saying I think it would make a fun time. Okay, I have these little pogs on the back of my phone, so I can't use a tripod right now. Because I drop my phone a lot, so I have to have those little holders, the little holders on the back. So what have you been doing, Scraps? Shoveling snow? Man, it was snowing in Montana. So beautiful. You guys, I'm not digging all this sun, man. I'm really not. It's bumming me out. Totally bumming me out. It's just too much sun on my skin constantly. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. My vape's not working. I'm going to freak out. Does anybody else vape using a smock? I love it. Scrap says, there's a lot of stories where I almost wound up in Davy Jones' lacquer. Lived in Bozeman, Montana for 5 years. Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me that. I remember you saying you really liked it out there. I went to Missoula. Man, that airport is like the size of a grocery store. It was funny. And the people that worked at the airport, they just seemed so happy. You know, like they all were like a tight knit. Nikki, what's up, sister? Thank you for saying hi. You just missed another Nikki. We had a Thicky Nikki just came on. I was just thinking about you when she popped on. Thanks for saying hi. Oh, there she is. Thicky Nikki says, I had a close family member pass away with an overdose, and your videos really helped. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm so sorry about that, honey. You know, I was just going through my videos and I left one of those videos up for family members, right? It was the video for family members who are dealing with a loved one that's addicted. So sorry to hear that. You know, and there's so much going on right now in our world too. And I've been talking to a lot of people that have lost, including myself, lost loved ones this year, this last year. It's just miserable. I'm so glad you said hello. Hi, Coelho. I haven't seen you in a minute. Man, Nikki, you take care of yourself, sweetheart. There's a lot of people relapsing with this COVID era. A lot of people having a hard time right now. On top of life's normal pressures, you know, it's just, this year's just been, oh, geez. I just lost a really good friend of 25 years. We lost him a few days before Christmas, and his name was Chachi. He was my ex-boyfriend and a good friend of mine, and I love him and I miss him so much. Thanks, Nikki. Take care of yourself, honey. Be good to yourself, especially right now. You know, self-care is really important. Really important right now. God, you know, I just, so many people right now dealing with that. I brought lotion. Here it is. Okay. My place is a mess, you guys. If you see I'm still working on my place, so I apologize. Oh my God, Leisha, I was just thinking about you this morning, honey. What are you doing? What are you doing, sister? I was just thinking about you this morning because I was going through some of my old videos, my ayahuasca videos, as a matter of fact, and I just reposted it because it was on private, and I saw your comment, and I was thinking, oh, I wonder how Leisha's doing. That's so funny. So funny that you just popped up like that. I hope that you're having some fun in your life. Last time you and I talked, which is probably about a year ago, you were making a lot of changes. Aren't we all? It was meant to be. Our guardian angels are looking out for us. Speaking of guardian angels, I should read you guys some angel cards, huh? I should do that. I miss you guys. I miss my channel. Let's see. Corella says, I've been busy doing lots of 3D printing. Very cool. I put most of that on Instagram and just got some new Snowmobiles videos up, but I hope you're all, thank you, honey. I have your Instagram, don't I? Thank you, Leisha. I'm not going on Instagram right now. I'm boycotting a lot of, obviously not YouTube because I can't stay away from YouTube. It's my thing. But I'm boycotting, like, I didn't do Facebook anyway, but I'm not doing social media right now. Okay, I am. I'll go check you out, Corella. I'm just boycotting it for about 2 weeks for a little while, along with Amazon, and because I don't like how the social media is just tearing us up right now with our freedom of speech and all that stuff. So I'm just holding off for a little bit. You've never been better. Hell yeah. Life is amazing. Went to rehab in May. Was the best decision I ever made. Wonderful. Wow, you've been going through it. Look at you. I think the last time I had it, well, the last couple live streams I had, it was probably a few months ago. I think I saw you about 3 months ago. So you were fresh out of the rehab, huh? Bethany Mama, what's up, honey? You made it. Good morning, honey. Leisha, I'm so glad you went to rehab and you're doing good. Are you still, should I don't know if I should ask you these questions live, but do you still have my information, honey? I should send you an email with my info. What are you doing, Bethany? Coella says you've liked a few of my pics, like when I got my new. Oh yeah, you're the badass with the charger. Fucking love chargers, man. I love chargers. I actually, a friend of mine rented one recently, and we took a little road trip. It was so much fun. Leisha, let me email you real quick. I want to make sure I have your email address. Dude, any guy with a charger, that's so sexy. I know. I remember you now. I'm so bad, though, when it comes to, like, oh, God. I have these messages on my computer that go ding, ding. So every time I get a text, it'll message me. And it drives me nuts because I don't want to get my text messages on my computer. All right, I'm going to go to Rockin' Roberta if I can. Okay, it's not letting me switch accounts. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Shit. Sorry about that loud ass noise. Oh God, I'm not gonna deal with that right now, honey. I'll have to do it later. Computers just drive me nuts. I'm not gonna deal with that now. Oh, okay, honey. Yes, please do. Please do that. I need your info. I know we're on the Snapchat. Ding. It's a fun car. I love it. Hell yeah, it is. Smelly Melly's texting me right now. You guys remember Melly? Smelly Melly. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely reintroducing some of my videos that I made private. You guys hang on a second, okay? I'm gonna go potty real quick. Charger, woo! I know, you guys, it's a mess, but whatever. I'll be right back. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. I'm gonna use hand sanitizer because I just washed my hands. Oh my God, what's up with the hands? Are you guys' hands getting really dry from constantly washing them? My hands are so dry nowadays. I feel like I'm always washing my hands. You should go feed yourself. What are you gonna make? Go feed your kids? All right, sweetheart. I'm glad you're doing well. Please, please email me your number. Please do. I'm not hungry yet. I don't like, oh, well, you guys, a lot of you are East Coast time, huh? Because it's 8:30. It's 8:30-ish right now here in Arizona. So I think you guys are at East Coast peeps are 2 hours ahead of me right now. So 10:30. I'm never hungry in the morning. I really, really, really want to start intermittent fasting, and I ate a fucking box of chocolate last night. You know how like they put out the Valentine's Day candy early? Well, I bought myself a Valentine's heart and I ate it, the whole thing. I'm a boiler operator in a food factory, so washing my hands all the time. I'm in Wisconsin. It's 9:56. Okay, so you got to stay super, super hand sanitized over there, huh? Well, that's good to know. Man, I've always just really loved, I was in the military, so I met so many different people. I love people from Wisconsin. Get some O'Keeffe's working hand cream. Good stuff, not greasy. O'Keeffe? Like Georgia O'Keeffe? She's my favorite artist, Georgia O'Keeffe. It's cold now. Yeah, I bet. Well, yesterday it was 74 in Arizona, in the area I'm in. I just say Arizona because I try not to be too specific because you get crazy people try to find me. I think it was like 78 in Phoenix yesterday. It's ridiculous. And everybody's like, oh, that's great. But you know what? In the summer, it's brutal. You went snowboarding yesterday. You know what? That's so cool that you can do that. I never learned to ski or snowboard or anything. I mean, growing up in the desert, right? And the first time I tried to ski, I was 30 and I just kept falling and falling and falling. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm too old to try to learn this shit. So I just grabbed, I like tubing in the snow. I got to really try to motivate myself to get some work done around the house today. I'm going to show you guys my walls. Let me see. It's coming along. I still haven't moved into my living room yet, but look at that. The walls are up. I don't know, some of you might remember there were no walls or ceiling. And I haven't had the opportunity. See, I'm still priming. I have to prime and paint the whole place. I haven't had the opportunity to do any work on my own house because I've been helping. My friend passed away, you guys. He was 50 years old and he had a heart attack and he had COVID and it fucking sucks, man. Anyway, I've been over there helping his sister with his estate and it's just been sad. I'm really glad that I can be available to her though. She doesn't have any support, so I'm really glad I can be there. Bethany says, my hands are horrible. I've been using CeraVe. Oh, I love CeraVe. The tub of it's thicker. Okay, so there's like a thicker kind of cream. I use the CeraVe sunscreen. I love it. It's really light. I have super dry skin. Snowmobile. I'm too old now for snowboarding. That was when I was younger. Oh, did you say snowmobile? Let me see. Snowmobiling. Durr. It's hard for me to see too. I'm getting older, man. It's like I remember when I do lives a couple years ago, I wouldn't have a hard time seeing, and now I'm like, you guys want to say hi to Milo? Say hi, Milo. Say hi. Yeah. Say hi, honey. Oh, Milo. There's the baby. East Coast, it's 11 o'clock. The O'Keeffe's work well too. Yeah, I haven't tried that one. No more black mold, honey. It's look how clean. I still need, like I said, I need to paint. I was gonna do like a lavender color, and then I'm like, you know what? It's gonna look crazy in here because then like the living room literally blends into the kitchen. So I'd have to paint the kitchen lavender too, because I mean, like literally it just blends in. So that would be kind of weird. Sunny, what's up? How are you, baby? What kind of cat is that? I have two Great Danes. Oh, I love Great Danes. Oh, Great Danes are so cool. They're so goofy looking. Milo is an Oriental short hair cat. He's bred for people that have allergies. So that's the only reason why I bought a cat. You know, normally, do you guys want to see the view? What are you doing, Sunny? How are you doing? What day is it today, huh? Look at that mountain. As you can see, there's plenty of sunshine here. I don't know, I miss the Four Seasons, honestly. I really miss Seattle, to be quite frank, but I don't miss the traffic or the cost of living. So there's that. And I love being able to see my mom whenever I want. So that helps. So Sunny, what day is it? Sunny came off Suboxone, you guys. Honey, did you take your videos down? Because I went to go look and when I didn't look at all of them, but 60 days though, and life is great. Sunny has 60 days off of Suboxone today. Hail to the yes. And Milo. Say hi, Milo. Say hi, honey. Oh my God. Everybody say congratulations, Sunny. 60 days. Jeez Louise. It's 2 whole months. It goes by quick, doesn't it? I know you are. Man, Sunny's been trying to come off Suboxone for so long. Yep. April. Oh, hi, Ebony. Hi, sisters. It's Ebony and April. Woohoo! Ebony says, congratulations, Sunny. Scraps says, good job, Sunny. April says, congrats, that's awesome. What are you doing, Ebony? How are you, April? You guys living the COVID dream or what, man? What's going on? What's new in your life, April? So yeah, you guys, I was thinking like, so this is primer. That's my closet right there. And then there's my door. But I was thinking of like painting my walls white, like I don't know, a special kind of white, you know, I'm not sure exactly what kind of white. And then just keeping the doors cream color. I would paint the doors again, but like leaving them like that contrast. I kind of like that because this place is so small. I live in a 1-bedroom. I mean, this is literally my living room. And like, obviously I'm working, so it's a freaking disaster right now. And then there's the kitchen, boom. I mean, it's so tiny. I'm gonna redo the cabinets, and then there's a half bath in here in Milo's litter box. But I'm gonna redo the cabinets. I mean, these cabinets are probably the original ones. This place was built in 1973. So I wanna take the cabinets off and put new ones on. And I wanna, you know, get some cute little, I don't know, I really like that German, it's like a white porcelain and then it's painted blue. Or even like little crystals. Little crystals would be cute. And then I would probably paint the cabinets like, you know, like the tan color that's on the doors. But yeah, today I'm going to prime this whole space right here. Right there, boom. So that's what I'm gonna do today. At least, that's the very minimum. because like I said, I haven't been able to do, I've just been so busy. Ebony says, hello to everyone. I'm living with terrible Crohn's disease. Oh my God, Crohn's disease is horrible. Oh, honey. Oh, Crohn's disease is miserable. I knew somebody that had that. Are you starting to figure out your diet and stuff like that? Yeah, the thing at Crohn's disease, people that have that have to really play specific. You can't eat anything. And especially remind me of where you live. Because, if you live in a city like, or a state that's like California or, like LA, San Diego, places like that, Seattle, New York, places like that, you're able to find foods that you can tolerate easier. But if you live out in Wisconsin, it's going to be a lot harder, There's Tamra. Oh, thanks, guys. April says, my husband totaled my truck and hit black ice, flipped it twice. He just has scrapes. Very lucky. Dude, April, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys are insured. Man, he got lucky. Very lucky. Isn't that crazy? When I've been in accidents like that too. I flipped twice one time when I was a little girl. Well, I was 14. No, I was more like 12, 11, something like that. And I was driving with some friends. The guy was 16, and we flipped a couple of times. None of us had a scratch. Bethany says, congrats, Sunny. Good on you. It is a cozy place. Once I get it finished and clean, oh man, it's going to be great. Tamara says, I want a desert condo and do it in turquoise and terracotta colors. That would be so pretty. Yeah, like I said, I was going to do the lavender, but it's just too, I think I'm going to stick with, my mom actually did terracotta on one of her houses, not the one where she's at now, but she did terracotta, and it was beautiful. It was like a cream color, and then all the accents were terracotta. I could do that too, actually. That's not a bad idea, Tamara. Dewy and pretty. Thank you. It's actually it's the filter. No, I think I'm on an iPhone 12, so I think, and plus I have really good lighting. I mean, look at that window, you guys. So the lighting helps. Thank you, baby. Okay, you're in Indianapolis. That's a really great place to be able to find special foods that you need. Scraps says, I heard kratom is good for Crohn's. So Scraps, do you mind if I tell everybody what you're doing? Yeah, kratom, it's not for everybody though. It's not for everybody, but I know for me, as of lately, I've had issues with kratoms in the past, but I take a teaspoon of kratom in the morning. Sometimes I take a teaspoon at night or in the evening, depending on what I've got going on, but it keeps me, I have tennis elbow and it's been helping the pain with that. But Coelho says her doctor doesn't know how she can function, but she says it's all about the leafy green. Yes. My girlfriend has Crohn's very bad. She has to have infusions. Right. So a lot of protein, right? And greens, meat and greens. Did you read that, honey? Ebony? What Coelho's saying? Scraps, I've tried all kinds of kratom and my body rejected it every time. Thank you. Yes. Some people it doesn't work for them. Plants, they call to us. Specific plants call to us. And at the time when I first started using kratom a couple years ago, I was getting coming off Suboxone, and I went into like an addictive obsessive frenzy, and I'm not in that headspace anymore, and it's been a really helpful plant for me as of late. Um April says no, just had liability, didn't cover nothing. We had to pay the tow bill. Jesus, honey. You know what? This is what I've learned in my life. I totaled a car. It was about 5 years ago. And I had it paid off. No, it was about 6 years ago. I had this car paid off. I had 35,000 miles on it. It was paid. And once I got it paid off, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put liability on it because, if I get a fender bender or whatever, I'll just pay for the fender. It's not a big deal. I didn't think I would total it. So, I mean, once you get your vehicles paid off, keep full coverage because it'll bite you in the ass if you don't. I'm so sorry, April. I'm painting and painting painting iced mocha. Okay. That's ice mocha, so that's a color, right? So cold here, my feet are a little ice blocks. I'm sorry, Tamra. Sorry to hear that, Carla. Very sorry. Scrap says, okay, Ebony, best of luck to you. House 31, what are you doing? I'm good, House. What are you doing? How in the hell are you? Carla says she smokes a lot of weed. I hear that really helps. I'm reading it all. Koala says, I know probably not the best, but she feels it helps. You know what? This is the thing. This is what I've learned in my life and in my recovery personally is when you have a bad time with something, if you're feeling guilty about something that you're putting in your body, whether it's drugs, alcohol, food, men, women, that's when it's time to take a look at it. If you are happy and okay with, smoking pot, I mean, and your gut's not nagging at you to quit, go for it, man. That's how I feel. In the past, I've talked about kratom and I was like, this is not the right plant for me, da 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 da. Couple years later, I tried again and it works very well for me. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take my dose right now because I haven't taken it yet. Do you guys want to see how I take my dose? I'm pretty hardcore, y'all. Trigger warning. Okay, this is how I take my kratom. So I'm taking a blend right now. It is it's a Bali Gold White Vein blend. So I'm taking a yellow and white blend. And what I do is I get a glass of water and then I get my little teaspoon right here. I have capsules also, like when I'm traveling, because I just went to Montana, which was awesome, by the way. And I brought capsules that way I didn't have to deal with that. But I take a teaspoon, leveled. Just like that. You do not inhale. When you have the powder there, I know, right? It is hardcore. When you have the powder in your mouth, do not inhale. I've learned the hard way. Makes your tongue green. A lot of people put it in orange juice and stuff, not me. I'm just like, do it. Do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Milo could do it. Put his back into it. Okay, let me see. Let me catch up. Bethany takes kratom daily. I gotta say, kratom really helped me the first few weeks coming off subs. I'm definitely an advocate. It was helpful for me coming off subs until I started obsessing over it, like I was out of my mind. I was like taking like 8 tablespoons a day. How I know that I'm doing really well with the kratom nowadays is like sometimes I miss my second dose. I take 1 or 2 doses a day. Half the time I take a second dose, half the time I don't. And usually it's because I don't remember. I hit my nose too. That's why I have a bruise on my nose. I'm not getting beat, I swear. Look, I bought myself some flowers. Mama bought herself some flowers and some candy. Okay. Felt the need to increase my dose. Okay. Let's see here. Let me catch up. Okay, April. Scraps has terrible back pain. I actually introduced Scraps to Kratom. Kratom to Scraps. I actually introduced Kratom to Scraps in the chat, and I sent him a little sample, and it really is really helping him with his back pain. I mean, Scraps was like Scraps was like wanting to die. He's in so much pain, and he's managing his pain now with it. You guys, those of you who enjoy Kratom, please be an advocate for it, because there's been a few times the DEA has tried to take it down, and it's a miracle. For some people, for others, not so much. I get constipated. That's why I only take a little bit a day, because it constipates you and it dehydrates you. Let me catch up. Let's see. Scraps, I've tried all kinds of Kratom in my body, rejected it. So cold here. Okay, I already read all of that stuff. She smokes a lot of weed. I know, probably not. Okay, here we go. I gotta say, Kratom really helped me. Okay, Koala says, because like I said, her doctor has told her she has no idea how she works as much as she does and gets around because of how bad her Crohn's is, but she honestly feels it's because of the weed. A lot of people, you know what? My mom uses weed for pain too. She's got her medical marijuana license, and it helps her tremendously. How much do you take a day, Bethany? Sunny asks. April says, okay. All right, honey, I'll check that in a bit. I can't look at the pictures now, though, because it might log me out. House says, I'm doing great. I never catch you, so I'm glad I was able to catch a live girlfriend. Woohoo! Thank you. I do take Kratom with the subs. I take 2 So this is what I do. This is my medication routine. I wake up in the morning. I take 2 milligrams of Suboxone. I take an Excedrin because I get really bad migraines. And I take a teaspoon of Kratom every morning. Now, if the Excedrin doesn't work for my migraines, then I have a sumatriptan for migraines, and that's all I do every day. Bethany says, I have degenerative disc disease as well as autoimmune disease. I'm also a recovering opiate addict. It helped me get off Suboxone 2.5 years ago. Woohoo! Damn, girl, I can't believe it's already been 2.5 years. Look, Sunny. Okay, Sunny. Hasn't the time gone by quick? You guys, Sunny has 60 days if you just joined the chat of being off of Suboxone. How fast does that time move? It's crazy. Ebony says, I have a colonoscopy bag and my colon has prolapse out of my belly. Geez, honey, that means it's hanging out of my stomach 8 to 10 inches. I have to wear the largest bag because it has to hold my Jesus Christ, Ebony. Dude, I am so sorry you're going through that. Oh, man. I'm so glad that Jesus. Change the subject real quick. Hello, everybody say hello to Vegan Angel. Hi, Vegan Angel. Geez, Ebony, I didn't realize you were dealing with that. Scrap says he mixes his in water. Bethany says, I've never felt the need to increase my dose. I don't at this point of my kratom use either. I did. And I have to tell people, look, kratom could be really bad for you coming off Suboxone. Like Sunny was able to take it for a few days and put it down. Like when I came off Suboxone the first time, and I was out of my mind. I was taking more and more and more every day, obsessed. But I also wasn't working a recovery program. It wasn't till after that I got into recovery and I was able to identify triggers and stuff now. I swear to God, you guys, I was in AA for 2.5 years, and I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad that I did run that program. I'm drinking nowadays, not a lot. I'll have one or two, but and every once in a while I'll get a little buzz. Tamara knows because I called her one day, all buzzed. But anything you feel guilty about, probably not good thing to be doing, right? Vegan says, whoa, ay caramba. The state